Hey, it's Matt 5x5 taking a look at OCNF, Ocean Freight Inc. It's a NASDAQ global market stock. A couple different things I wanted to point out with this. One, we're looking at as bottom play because of this hammer spinning top that it dropped here on $1. We talk a lot of different times about whole integers being good areas of support or resistance. GB actually coined the phrase the $1 boogie. It's stuck with us ever since. Look for that initial bounce coming down, hitting $1. A lot of times you'll get it to come right back up. So it goes on radar to see what it's doing. But the other thing I wanted to point out here was I know a lot of people were in this stock, playing this stock, and a lot of different things. And Titan and I talked about it, and I kind of had a bit of a problem with it because of this. I know some people that got in right around here. They were maybe hoping to catch support on the 50-day moving average, but they were in a little bit early right there. I don't like these rounded tops like this. I'm not a big fan of them at all. But even if you're going to play that and try and play the 50-day, I probably would have waited for it to catch the trend line. But point being here is that when it broke that trend line, it it was time to be saying, look, it broke down there, maybe hang on 'cause it comes back up. But when it takes off again, it's generally time to get out and look for a different entry because look at how hard it tanked once the two rounded tops and the break of the trend line. It just dropped like a rock. We'll try and put another line in. You can see the high volume day. On the first day, it broke the trend line right there. Volume was considerably higher than it had been. Still probably somewhere around the average volume because of these strong days in here, but still a volume spike as it broke the trend line and a lot of trouble. Plus, you also see the 9 EMA making its break right there, back down through the money line. This stock, this particular chart was given every indication of I'm going lower, and it surely did. I wanted to use it as a lot of the examples we give a lot of times are for stocks making their move upward. Well, there's a time also to know and pay attention to. It's time to get out. The stock's going lower. There's nothing in here anywhere. The RSI is trending down, even when the PPS is trying to trend up. There's nothing in here telling you that stock is going to move back north right away. Had a lot of good things going for it right through here with the MACD trending up and the PPS trying to trend up with it. But them rounded tops to me are often signs of weakness. And when it starts trending down like that and coming back down through it, when it got to there, people should have been exiting. No bounce whatsoever happened. The thing it's got going for it now is we're looking at the full stow, trying to be bottomed out again. But, obviously a lot of little whipsaw action going on. Something to keep an eye on. We got some separation here in the PPO. Pinch is starting to come around, but it's still, a fair amount of ways away. But it's something to keep an eye on. It's not terrible right there. The MFIs and AD, they're maybe giving a little inclination that a turn's going to happen. So we might get a bounce right here. We might not. It goes on radar. That doesn't mean we're jumping in, buying in. If you wanted to, and it starts to go back down, that $1 bogey is not going to happen more than likely. Cut your losses and look for another entry, maybe down around 70 cents or whatever. And it's just playing it smart. It's not playing too risky. The big point of this was I wanted to show these two rounded tops right here, and the break of that trend line and what happened afterwards. More of an example of when to get out if you were playing it, as it is much why we're looking at it again. But this is a nice little candle for the day right on $1. So it goes on alert and it goes on watch, and we'll take it there from there on Monday. It's Matt 5x5. Have a great weekend.